in the middle, Belize Bank. And talk about cocky. He is coming in from the opposite direction at the 99th hour. You will notice him.
This is the first time I've seen Armin do this out of the blues. He just comes right in front of us, going the wrong direction.
Because he is holding his position. Armin has been battling this race for many, many years, and he knows exactly what he's doing. He has strategy, and he has some intimidation going on here this morning. He came in with his head down, like casually.
He's like, at the same time too, you know what? I'm here, son of a gun. Do what you can, because I'm going to win this year.
Just in case you haven't seen me, you will all see me, and you will see me now. This is the 20th running. I tell you, time has changed. I've been out here for 19 years. I remember when I came out here, my daughter was newborn. You know, she's going to be 20 this year. We have Don Hector here with us. We're going to talk to him, but we're going to talk to him after this race takes off, because we know that Don Hector is a guy that's filled with knowledge, and he wants to share all at one time.
Just give them the definition of what we are seeing. We are seeing Kin, the road towards the east.
That's true. That is totally true.
In Maya, no?
That is true. That is true. It is a Mayan word. As we continue, the race is about to begin, and when the horn blows, I'm going to give it to Rhonda, because she screams much louder than I do.
No, Javier. You have trained your wife for that, and your voice for that. But I'll tell you what, we are as antsy as they are right now. 48 teams out, ready. They're waiting. They're waiting. I can see the anticipation in all of their faces.
Did you see that float away just now? Every one of them floated a little bit forward.
Yes, everybody. But I guess if everybody did it, then it's okay. Except number 39 is not moving an inch. Then it's off. It is off. The 20th running for the Belikin Ruta Maya Belize River Challenge has taken off. Coop Sheet Metal, that is Jerry Raymond and his team. Lich, Warriors, Belize Bulldogs, they're all going.
I don't know. I see a lot of, yes, we see teams capsized already. That's what the race is all about. You're going to get teams crashing. Look, we see teams coming the wrong direction. It is very chaotic at the beginning of the race as the waves hit the shore because of the energy that these guys have put into the takeoff as well. But don't forget now, this is La Ruta Maya 2017, and we're off. We're going to be bringing it to you play by play on the river as we continue all along the way towards Belize City. We are going to see these canoes approach the Iguana Creek Bridge. Somebody says that it might be Niche. It might be, because Niche is one of the big guns this year. And of course, I'm very sure that the other teams are going to be very close behind. I already see movement of other teams coming behind. But if it is Niche, Niche has a comfortable lead ahead of the other teams that are coming right behind him.
Absolutely, absolutely. All eyes are on the water right now. We see the service team right in the front here, and then we see Niche. They are right behind the bushes. We can't see them clearly, but we know it's them based on their uniforms, because we remember their uniform from earlier in the day. So we see Niche, and like you said, they have a whale of a lead in front of the others. Obviously, we were talking about why you afraid of the camera and not the gun. We don't understand how that works.
The man still they push me forward. You know what we interview on top.
He lips then is shiver. He afraid, bad. But I'll tell you what, these guys, I mean men, they have at least what, 2.5 minutes, you'd say?
Yeah, easily 2.5, 3 minutes ahead of the other teams, I'm sure. And you know what, I can't believe they're opening up quite a gap. They're opening up quite a gap on the other teams that are coming behind them.
Oh, for sure. The race is going to get a little bit more competitive when these first three teams pass. But for now, we see Niche comfortably in first place. If they keep this up, there's no way that they will not get into Banana Bank with a comfortable lead.
Well, like I said, up to this point, Niche is up ahead. Niche is up ahead for sure up to this point. And I can guarantee you that it is 2-3 minutes ahead of everybody else. It does not mean that they will reach Banana Bank first. You can never know what will happen. But if they continue with that momentum, I am very sure that it's going to be quite hard for the other teams to catch up with them too. And you know what? The gap, I believe the gap is about, I'd say about 3 minutes, maybe even a little bit more. But I'm telling you, the way that Niche is paddling, I can distinctly tell that their paddling strokes are definitely much more constant than these two coming up here. And it's amazing. Jerry with Coop, is following Niche about 3 minutes behind. And then, of course, Armin and no, it's D and A, Smart and Sol just passed by a little while ago. The Warriors, they just passed. The Belize Bank has been left behind. What we see is the Belize, it's the Bulldogs. And you know what? For him, it's still reachable, you know. For him, it's still reachable.
Oh my gosh, we have seen Armin pull off what seemed to be miracles at time. If he does this, this would be one of those miraculous moves.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, as the teams come by, we need to get a little break to see what's going on. At this moment, we need to see the teams. And let's see, is it Niche? Yeah. It is Niche. It is Niche coming here first. Niche arriving at the bridge first. And I do not see any other team at this moment. Therefore, they have kept that lead. You happy, Joe?
Yes,
you happy?
I am.
All right, Brian. That's right. Niche is here. That you. And everybody from the Niche crowd is happy. Rhonda, I see an ice box. Go get it, man. Go get it.
You know what? I'm not that creative. If I go down there, I'll be dead. You'll have to jump for me because I can't swim.
Oh, you can't. And there's another team coming very close. Two teams coming very close by. Let's see who they are. Let's see who they are. I think it's the DNA team, if I'm not mistaken. Along with, look at who.
It's Scoop.
Yeah, that's right. It's Scoop Sheet Metal, followed very closely by the Warriors. That's right. And correct, a little bit under a minute behind. It has to be, the Warriors. The DNA Warriors. It's the Warriors, the DNA Warriors in third place. We have Scoop Sheet Metal in second place. And then, of course, Niche in first place. And the second teams came in about a little bit less than 2 minutes right after the first place.
If you notice, the two teams that are behind Niche, they're making up time.
Oh, they did make up time.
Yes.
I am interested in seeing where Armin is at this point. But Rhonda, there comes your guy.
This is, you know what? I wouldn't say he's my guy, but he has a heart of a champion. He is a champion. He is the champion holder. The most champions for in the 20 years is what Armin has managed to get himself. He's getting his service right there. He's getting his service in. This is the Belize Bank Bulldogs. They are fourth to pass here under the Agrippina Cowish Bridge. These guys are amazing, 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 amazing. If you notice how the service works, this guy is swimming against the tide, and he's swimming towards the ice box. He's gonna get that ice box, and then he's gonna find himself at Banana Bank to service his guys again.
Let me tell you.
And we see Belize Bank Bulldogs coming in here at Banana Bank. That's right, these guys are looking good. Yeah, if I sound a little bit out of breath, that's because I too have been running.
That's right, Mr. Cruz, and he's one of the paddlers for Niche. Hermano, we saw you break off this morning, and by the time we saw the different levels of the race and different stages of the race, you guys began to get comfortable leads, but coming to this point, they closed in a little bit on you. Tell me, how do you feel, and what went on out there this morning?
Well, when we break away, we felt good, but you know, those guys were working together as two, and we were only one. It's hard for us to maintain the lead all the way like that, but we try just to maintain our pace so we can make it here. But those guys, I think we probably beat them about 3 seconds, but I think that's enough because we can sit tomorrow and see what's happened.
Do you think it makes sense to break off like that in a race? Do you think it makes sense to go that distance and then work by yourself rather than staying in a group and breaking off on a sprint? I just ask you, because of course you are the ones that are feeling the pain and you know exactly how to monitor that within your bodies. Do you think it would make more sense to do that?
Yeah, it makes sense because then those guys have to work harder to catch us down, and then we're like just taking a pace to maintain it, to make it here, and they have to work more harder to catch us.
All right, brother, listen to me. They are like 4 seconds behind you. What do you have in those muscles for tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow we just want to sit and see, we take it to the sprint to see what happens.
So you will try not to break off tomorrow, is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, we'll just try to sit and relax tomorrow and see what happens.
All right, Mr. Cruz, thank you very much.
Are you aware at one point in time how far you were in front of these guys? And then with that knowledge, when you realized they were only 4 seconds on you, how did that make you feel?
Yeah, well, it makes us feel a little bit, like for me, frustrated because then they were closing.
What caused it?
Well, we got tired, and then, you know, there's two of them, they're working together, and yeah, they closed it down on us.
He just explained to us, Rhonda, that when you break off on your own like that in the race, it is much more tougher for that team to remain on that lead when you have 2-3 teams coming in a group, working together to catch you up. It's just like any other race, breaking wind for each other. And these guys are taking the pressure up there to remain on that lead for a long time. It is really, really difficult for them. Congratulations to you.
Okay, thank you.
I have the man himself, and we're here with I'm here with my good friend Jerry.
I feel like
Is this yours?
How you never slip down?
I don't know. I missed up because I tough. Yeah. How you doing, Jerry?
I'm tired. I'm getting old, man.
Yeah. You came in second place.
Yeah, 4 seconds. That's what I guess.
Yeah,
That's
4
what I said.
seconds. But 4 seconds, truthfully, on the La Ruta Maya and road to Belize City is nothing for Jerry and the team, right?
No,
And I know that you don't give up.
I'm still in the race.
Okay, let's talk about today. What made you get into second place coming into this point?
We had a bad start, and coming down the race, like I said, this race is not easy. You know, you got to stay on your toes, and we got in some bad water. The guys got away, and they used the gap, and you know they have a protest sheet. We saw a boat dragging these guys, but it's racing, and the official.
You're talking at the first place?
Yeah, you know, official in boats, they supposed to know better. They're the one write the rules. They're supposed to know better. I'm gonna leave that up to them. I'm not gonna protest.
Jerry is saying that there's witnesses saying that the first place team was dragged by a boat. I don't
When
know.
he says drag, he means the waves. He doesn't mean physically drag.
mean-
Yeah. Not a rope or anything
But
like
I'll
that.
tell you what, Jerry, you guys did well. The last time we saw you at the Agrippina Cowich Bridge, I think it is, we saw you were 53 seconds behind. And to get here with 4 seconds, you guys are on fire.
It's like Tour de France. You gotta try to close the gap. If you don't close the gap, you'll stay out the race.
But tell me, what do you think about the first place team? Are those guys strong, Jerry?
Yeah, those are
I mean, you're a damn good paddler. You're
Those are good
on
guys.
top of
Those
the
are-
thing.
those are
But
good
the guys
guys.
are ahead.
Yeah, those
How
are
strong
good
are those
guys.
guys?
Those guys are strong.
All right.
A lot of people think this race is easy. I want them to go out there and do it.
I totally agree with you. But for tomorrow, what will Jerry have in these arms?
A missile.
But we have to turn to what's happening in the water. We see whatever boys coming in strong first in their category as well.
And then you have another team that is coming. I think it's the first mix, yeah.
It's the first mix. It's sponsored by Coop. Coop has really put its canoes out in the water this year. They have not held back. They're doing excellent. There are lots of teams that they're only part sponsoring, but they have done well. Whatever boys, Coop Sheet Metal, the first mix is a Coop Sheet Metal team. In the distance we can see packed. Claire Carib, I think is the name of their team. Claire Carib pack, number 36, coming in here as we speak. But you know, I wish we had a picture of this. Turn around, Havs. You know why? Go on that side. Go on that side. You know why? Because we have two Lopez here. We have, this is Armin's eldest child and her eldest son. I don't know if it's his eldest child, but definitely his eldest son. And this is Armin. Armin is the guy that holds the most championship. He holds the most championship in the Ruta Maya Belize River Challenge. Armin, we first say congratulations for that, for being such a record holder. How are you feeling today?
Well, I'm feeling good, tired, because we chased those guys from the starting. First of all, I want to give thanks to God for this day and for this race that we have today.
What's next for Armin?
Well, I had to go all out for the race. The race me hard. I just want to big up our sponsor, Belize Bank. I want to know that we go all out to win, and we made up on the way, but we managed to catch them down by, Santa Familia, but they drop way off of that wave again, and once the three are then gone like that, it may hard to chase them down, I see when they attack one another and they get dropped and they get together again, but I say once they split up, I'm going to have a chance to get back, but then get together again, so that may kind of hard to get back.
What does it feel like to be standing here next to your son? I mean, after so many years of you being in this race, having somebody with your name and a lot of your looks that is also a champion in his own respect, what does that make you feel like?
Well, I'm happy for him, I feel happy because, I hope he win one Ruta Maya. Like what I just need, to train harder, you need a lot of training, and discipline, definitely. I think he could win one race with the other.
How do you feel paddling in the same race with your dad?
I feel good. I feel happy because it's something hard, and I just want to thank God for having this opportunity.
Do you feel pressured?
Yes.
Do you ever want to beat your dad?
Definitely everyone wants to win.
And would you make him win you, Armin?
No, he have to earn it. Like I tell him, he have to earn it. When he win me, that because he beat me, you know, he have to earn it.
That's right. Armin, thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Is there anything else that you would like to say?
Well, definitely I want to big up Belize Bank, you know. Thanks for the good support that they always give us, you know, every year. I just want to let them know that I always do everything that I have. I want to big up everybody, the family Lopez, the Cruz family, the Salazar family, and, you know, everybody, Floyd Rojas, all my friends, Jesse, and all the Nazarene Church for sure, you know. I ask my brothers and sisters to pray for me, you know. The race is not over, and I have not given up the race. If God permit, tomorrow's another day.
That's what I want to hear. Thank you very much, Armin. And young man, thank you very much to you as well.
Sure. Thanks to you too.
And good.
Definitely brings in a lot of young people. He really helps a lot of young people. He helps them with his boat. He helps them with his time. You know, when we talk about Chris, it's like he's 6 feet tall because of the reputation that he has built up for himself. But I'll tell you what, Chris is a small guy with a big heart that has touched many, many people in his society. How did you get to know Chris?
Well, we are from the same village, and he was the person that bring me out when we started paddling in 2013. When I graduated from high school, I didn't got nothing to do, so we used to go over at his house and he take us out paddling and so.
Well, good job and congrats.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, buddy.
Well, I'll tell you what, now we have Chris. Chris is, all day we've been talking about Chris. We finally get the opportunity to see Chris and his entire team. Earlier we were talking to Armin and he was paddling with his son. Chris is here today paddling with his daughter. Chris, I first have to say congratulations. And for all the work that you've put into this race, you are one of the people that has helped Ruta Maya to stay alive for the past 20 years. And for that, we as spectators are more than happy and grateful for. So I have to say thank you for that.
And thank you for recognizing that, Rhonda. It's a great
seriously,
thing. Yeah.
seriously. You have brought out a lot of people. The guys from DNA, the ones that are paddling for DNA now, they came out of your camp. The guy from Coast Guard came out of your camp. Your daughters, a lot of other people that I definitely don't know. So for that, job well done. When you were crossing today now, let's get into the meat of the matter. When you were crossing today, I noticed you going, and just, I don't know if Go Green won or you, but in my mind it looked like Go Green inched you out. But I think that in my mind they inched you out because you thought you were across. What happened?
No, the boat lean almost turned over, so I went for balance and lose one stroke.
Yes!
And that is, it takes one stroke to lose a race.
That's all he lost, one
I
stroke.
call it the detrimental stroke.
Yeah,
because
that's
it
right.
killed it.
Yeah,
I saw it, I was like, no.
it's one mistake and you're out of the game.
Wow.
I give props to the guys there. They really paddle out their heart today, and they are some good young kids, so I'm happy for them too.
What should we expect from you guys tomorrow?
We will try our best, and I would like to big up my team, my sponsors. So my sponsor is Program for Belize, Black Orchid, Oceana, and Shell Gas Station from Boom. That's from Ladyville. He's one of my good friends, and
who made the canoe?
And Guidis canoe made from Chris Guidis too. So big up. Yeah, and I would like to big up my good friend who has a body workshop, Rai Precision. So I want to big him up too for the great job he do for me.
Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent.
Big up my fans. I try my best.
You know what, Chris, and I don't say this because you are my friend. I give the devil, not that you are the devil, what you do. And I really feel that win, lose or draw, you really are an important part of this race. You really contribute. I mean, your canoes are being paddled in by some of the best.
He nine.
And if you sit down, I have to take one break for this one, yeah. Come sit down right there next to me, my Bali. You the paddle Ruta Maya?
Yeah.
Boy, they have one paddle where can hold you or where you can hold?
Where I can hold.
Unreal. Unreal. This is unreal. I mean, this Lee boy, 9 years old, is small. How do you feel being in Ruta Maya?
Good.
I mean, unreal. This is so good. Who encouraged you to do this? Who make you start to this?
Nobody.
You know what? Is
Yes.
it your brothers that you to paddle with?
No.
Who are you paddling with?
He and me.
You related today? Is he related to Ona? You don't know what? You don't know what? You know the nephew. This boy packs some punch. This boy, the youngest boy in the team, he 9 years old and he and the nephew today have two big one. Take that.
Who you want to tell hello to? Who you want to tell hello to?
Your mom, maybe? Your dad?
My mom and dad.
All right.
All right, what their name?
I'm Delilah. And Daniel.
Well, congratulations, Mali Bale, and we look forward to see you again tomorrow.
Give Ronda one hug, Papa. Give Ronda one hug. Give Ronda one hug.
Guys, this is what Ruta Maya is all about. We're going to take a break and be back.